What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about some accessory tools that I feel like every beginner mechanic or like advanced mechanic or whatever the situation might be should have. It's just something based on my experience. I'm not saying like these are all of them. I'm sure there's a lot more like tools, accessory tools that we use from day-to-day basis. But yeah, these are the ones I have. I just wanted to make like a quick video, mention like what I use on a daily basis, and just let you guys know. Now, first off, I'll be honest, I think one of the most essential accessory tools is going to be a magnet tray. It could be like, small size like this, or it could be like some big one like this. Uh, Depending on what you're doing, I mean, I got these two, along with like a little smaller one for like £10 or so. They're not like, you don't need to like pay a lot of money for this. I think, if you pay anything between 5, 10 to £10 or so, you're good to go. I mean, these ones, the US Pro, I had them for like, 3 years or whatever. They're still like, the magnet is still strong. I get the job done. I used to use this one, like I said, but now I switched to this one because I forgot this one back here in my shed, and I was using this one at work. I was like, might as well use this one, so I took this one to work. It's good to have. Main reason, when you're working on the car, you're taking different bolts out, whatever. You got a place to put them on, so you don't lose the bolts. It's simple to use. Just leave the bolts or whatever on there. It sticks. I also use this as well, like for the bolts and screws, but as well for my sockets. So if I'm doing something, whatever suspension or whatever I'm working on the car, and I know I'm going to be using like 17, 15, a couple of sockets, I put them on there as well along with the bolts. So it's just like kind of like quick saver for me on my tool card. I just grab the socket I need, I know it's there, boom, put everything back together and then carry out with work. So yeah, magnetic tray, you can have small one, big one, it all depends, what you're going to be doing. Comes down to personal preference. I'll say, both of them, average size, they do the job, and yeah, make your life a lot easier. Moving on with the magnetic tray, another tool that I feel like is you're gonna need it. Not on a daily basis, but kind of like when you drop like a bolt or something or whatever, is a magnet. This is a simple one. This one is a bit chunky, as you can see here. Obviously, they're a lot like smaller ones. It's a simple magnet on a stick that extends. If you drop a bolt or whatever, you can't reach there because obviously your hands, compared to this, your hands are way bigger. So yeah, you can like drop this down on the engine bay or whatever, get that bolt, rather than stripping everything down to like get to like a bolt that you drop there accidentally. It's a simple tool. About, I say, maybe like maximum £5 or whatever. You don't need to go crazy with this one as well. So yeah, it's a good accessory tool to have around. You're gonna use every now and then. Moving on with that. Along with that, I recommend this. This is like a mirror on a stick, extendable again. The only difference with this that I like, compared to like regular mirrors, is like this mirror. As you can see, it's got two LEDs over there. So I probably need to change the battery on this though. So yeah, like you can get to like you can't get to a spot where there's something simple like, I don't know, like changing a bulb, or then something more like complicated than that. You're trying to get like you're doing some engine work, and you can't really see what's like how the bolt is located in that area. You take this out, you have a look, you get a basic idea of how it works, uh like where to position your socket and your extension or whatever, and then you get to the bolt. Cost about, I don't know, like £4, £5, pretty much the same as a magnet. Another tool, I call this Stanley Life. Obviously it's a Stanley Life. little classic one. But yeah, like utility knives, I feel like you're gonna be using them on a daily basis. When you're getting like you know, parts or whatever, you know, opening up boxes or whatever, you know, quick simple tool, you know, cut it open. Yeah, I feel like this I use it on a daily basis. You don't need to go with a classic look like this. Obviously, if you want a more modern one, it's down to you. You know, they don't cost much, probably like, I don't know, like £10 or so, and you can get them with extra blades or whatever. So yeah, it's going to be one of the tools you're going to be using. um Air hose, forgot what you know, air hose blower, yeah, that's the name. Yeah, again, something simple you're going to be using every now and then or whatever. You know, to clean up or to like sometimes I use this as well for washers if they're blocked, so I blow a little bit of compressed air in them, and then kind of like breaks free all that debris, and then, you know, the washers work again properly. Yeah, this one as well, probably like £5. You know, not much. You probably gonna get a set with different heads. And moving on, something that I would say kind of like, I'm not saying like get the Milwaukee screwdriver, but in essential having a drill. I mean, I got this is a screwdriver, but I bought a separate chalk that goes, that basically it fits on there, so I can use my screwdriver as a drill. So yeah, so it's good to have a drill like with you. You're gonna be using it like, I don't know, like doing some minor repairs, maybe like an under tray, you know, it's hanging or whatever, and then you want to like drill a hole to secure it with a cable tie or something like that. Maybe you're doing some home project at home, you know, small drill. I'm not saying get a Milwaukee one. Whatever you want to get is down to you. If it's got a choke on it, yeah, cool. If it's like a screwdriver, you know, you can get one choke with hex bit, so you can like put it on your screwdriver. Along with that, obviously you're gonna get the chalk. It's good to have drill bit set. I'm not necessarily this one, because this one is kind of like different ones checked in a container. You can get like a drill bit set depending on your budget. You know, if you're gonna be using it like every once in God knows when, you can get one drill bit set for like, I don't know, like a tenner or something like that. You know, depending on your application, you know, it's not rocket science. If you are going to be using them on a daily basis or whatever, yeah, might as well invest in a little bit more, something, I don't know, like going ranging from like 20 to 30 pounds or probably even more. You know, it all depends what you do. If you just want to have a drill bit set around just in case, you know, about 10 quid, you know, you can buy a set, no problem. So yeah, these are kind of like ranging, all these tools as you can see here, they're ranging from like 5 to, I'll say, probably 10 quid, you know, excluding the screwdriver. But yeah, another tool I would like highly recommend, although it depends what your situation is an air cut-off tool. I bought this one, I don't know, like maybe like 15-20 pounds max. Reason I'm saying the pneumatic one is, I mean, I've seen Milwaukee's recent one when they came out with the cut-off tool or grinder, whatever it is, but that like cordless tool itself costs like I don't know, like 160 or whatever. Obviously you get the convenience, it's cordless, so you can take it whatever you want. But you know, if you are in a situation, you got a compressor, and you know, might as well use it. So that's why like these pneumatic tools, they're kind of like getting cheaper. It doesn't have to be like a big brand, you know, I don't know, like Blue Point or whatever. I got this US Pro for like 15-20 quid. You know, it's one of the tools that, you know, you are going to use in such situations, like you want to cut off a rusty exhaust bolt or whatever, if you're doing an like an exhaust work or something like that, you know, just some rusty bolt, fastener, whatever, piece of metal, you know, you just want to chop it off. Air cut off tool, you know, it's inexpensive in my opinion. I mean, 15-20 quid, you know, you get the blade as well. And if you want more blades, I mean, I got like 10 sets a set of 10 blades for like, I don't know, like a $5. You know, you don't need to go crazy with this tool. It's just, you know, something that, you know, is gonna help you in one of those like situations every, like, you know, every whatever how long. You know, it's not a daily. Just get one, you're gonna need it, and then you're gonna thank me for it. Another tool along with that is whether you want angle or you want straight die grinders. You could do so many things with these. You can either use them as a drill. You know, you could put the drill bit in there. They do come with like keys, so you can change them. But even if you lose the keys, you can always put like a spanner. You know, it's not like you know, you lose the key and then the tool is useless. You can always put a spanner. You can change the head. Obviously, this one you can see is worn. You can put like a bigger wire brush. You can put like a cone shaped wire brush, whatever, brass, you know, stainless steel, whatever, you know, the application you're going to be using. I mean, I got these for, I don't know, probably like 10, 15 pound each, something like that. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but yeah, they're ranging from that kind of price. Again, you don't need to go like, you know, with brand names, like high quality brand names or whatever. You know, you're not going to be using them all the time. It's just in those situations, you want to clean the hub, you want to clean something, you know, use the wire brush or whatever. Or, you know, if you want to use another accessory tool, like, I don't know, like, I mean, I got wire brushes over here, but it could be like a real roller of sandpaper to use that. Whatever it might be, you know, you can do so many things with these. They're inexpensive, like I mentioned before. So, yeah, those are kind of like overall my accessory bits that I use on a daily basis. Most of them, like magnetic tray, magnet, this one, like light mirror, Stanley Life, blower. These are, I say, like, it's the ones I'm going to be using most of the time. You know, drill bit with whatever chalk, or if you have already a drill, you know, every now and then. Same with pneumatic cut-off tool, or the angle die grinder, or the straight one. So yeah, that's my opinion on these accessory tools. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment below, you know, I'm pretty sure there's more accessory tools out there that, you know, they help you, they make your life more convenient when you're working on cars. You know, leave a comment down below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.